Hello guys, my name is Prince and this is Math Center. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Post your comments and questions on my social media handles and I'll respond to it. We are on the topic mensuration. In the previous video, we learned how to find the area and perimeter of a composite shape and we solved a question on it. In this video, we are going to solve another question. The question is, the diagram below represents a playground. Calculate the distance around the playground. Correct your answer to the nearest whole number. So we have been given this playground and we are supposed to calculate the distance around the playground. We have learnt that the distance around a figure is the same as the perimeter of the figure. So the perimeter of this playground here is equal to the distance SR plus the distance RQ or QR plus the distance QY plus the circumference of the semicircle YZS plus the distance XP plus the distance PS. We can see from this diagram that we have SR, we have RQ, we have QY, we have SP, and we have PS. What we don't have is the circumference of YZS, and that is what we need to find. YZS is a semicircle. We have learned that the circumference of a circle is 2 pi r. So the circumference of a semicircle is half times 2 pi r. That means that to find the circumference of a semicircle, we need to know the diameter so that we can use it to find the radius. The diameter of the semicircle YZX or XZY is XY. So if you join the distance from X to Y like this, that is going to give us the diameter of this semicircle, and we can use that diameter to find the circumference of the semicircle. But we don't know XY. Now look at something here. If we draw a line from S here upwards, then we extend the line from P to join it, we can call this point here point A. The same way, if you draw a line from Q to this point and we draw R, we extend the line from R to join it, we can call it point B. If we're able to find AP and we find QB, we can say that AP plus PS plus XY plus YQ plus QB will be the same as SR. So from here, that means that if we're able to find AP and QB, we can find XY, since we already know SP as 50 meters and QY as 50 meters. All we need to do is to find AP and QB. We can add everything here and equate it to SR, since it's the same thing, and that is what we are going to do. From this diagram, as we saw previously, if we draw this line here, then we extend this one to meet it, they are going to meet at right angle or 90 degrees here. That means that if we have the angle here to be 60 degrees, we are going to call this point here point A. So if you have the angle here to be 60 degrees, since the angle that will be formed here is a right angle, we have drawn a perpendicular line from S to this point here. So since the angle that will be formed here is 90 degrees, if what you have here is 60 degrees, then this angle here will be 30 degrees. Okay. Now look at something. SAP or APS is a right angle triangle. We have 30 degrees here. AP is opposite to 30 degrees and PS is the hypotenuse. So we have opposites, we have hypotenuse. We can use sine to find AP. From the triangle APS, we can say that sine 30 degrees is equal to AP, which is opposite, divided by the hypotenuse, that is 200 meters. We multiply the left hand side by 200, the right hand side by 200, and AP is equal to 200 sine 30, which is 100. So we can say that AP is 100 meters. In the same way, when you come here, if you draw a perpendicular line from R and we extend the line from Q to meet it, we are going to form a right angle here. I'm going to call their meeting point point B. Now, since this is a perpendicular line, it means that the total angle here is 90 degrees. So if you have the angle here at 60 degrees, this one is also going to be 30 degrees. We want QB. QB is opposite to 30 degrees and QR is the hypotenuse. So we can say that from triangle QBR, sine 30 degrees is equal to QB, which is opposite to 30 degrees, divided by the hypotenuse, that is 200 meters. We multiply the left hand side by 200, the right hand side by 200, and QB is equal to 200 sine 30 degrees. So we can see that QB is equal to 100 meters. So we now have AP, we have QB. So AP is 100 meters and QB is 100 meters. If you look at the diagram very carefully, as you've already known, the distance SR is the same as the distance AP plus the distance PS plus the distance XY plus the distance YQ plus the distance QB. We know that SR is equal to 314 meters. AP is 100 meters, PS is 50 meters. We are looking for SY, YQ is 50 meters, and QB is 100 meters. When we simplify everything here, you have XY is equal to 14 meters. So now we know the diameter of the semicircle as 14 meters. Okay, so the distance XY is now 14 meters. The circumference of a semicircle, we've just found out that is half times 2 pi r. So we can say that the circumference of the semicircle YXZ is equal to half, or 1 divided by 2 times 2 times pi times r. R is the diameter divided by 2, and the diameter is 14 meters, so 14 meters divided by 2. So it means that the circumference is equal to half times 2 times pi times 14 divided by 2, and this will give us 22 meters. So the circumference of the semicircle YXZ is 22 meters. We can now find the perimeter of the playground. That will give us SR plus RQ plus QY plus circumference of the semicircle XYZX plus XP plus PS. So you have 314 meters plus 200 meters plus 50 meters plus 22 meters plus 50 meters plus 200 meters. We add everything and we have 836 meters. So the distance around the playground is 836 meters. So all we needed to do was to find the circumference of the semicircle here, and we add it to the other distance that we had. We have the playground, the perimeter of the playground, or the distance around the playground, and that is 836 meters. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to this channel for more videos. This is the end of the videos on plane figures. In the next video, we are going to consider solid figures, and the first solid figure you'll be considering is a cylinder. Bye bye.